let's start. Okay. Yeah, Raji, you were having a doubt in question number 7. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That was a simple question. Okay, just let me read the question. Then only you were having in Vedan. So the question was, where the question is coming. What is the necessary condition for the indices of x? Indices of x means the power. Okay, the exponential value of x. Okay, what is the necessary? Yeah. Okay. So, wait a minute, what I was reading the question. Okay. So, Razi, you were having a doubt in this question. What is the necessary condition for the indices of x in a polynomial of x? So, can anybody tell what is the necessary condition for the indices of x? That is means the power of x in a polynomial of x. For a given algebraic expression to be a polynomial, what is the condition for the x power? That it should be the question. Okay, I'll show you the question. It is from POM assignment number 1, the polynomial assignment number 1, question number 7. I will copy paste here. Wait a minute. Okay, is the question visible? It's not synchronized. Okay. If you can see assignment number 7, just let me export it.
Hi, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hello. Zikra is also here. Okay. So question number 7, I will read for you. Okay, if you go to assignment number 1 of polymer, then you see the question number 7. That is, what is the necessary condition for the indices of x in a polynomial of x? Okay, so necessary condition for x means, see, for a polynomial, like for an algebraic expression to be a polynomial, what is the condition for the power of x? That it should be a whole number or a non-negative integer. Okay, Razi, have you understood? It should be a whole number, yes, or a non-negative integer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Arham, you were also having a doubt in question number 5, I think. Yeah. Of number system assignment number 1, A5.1. Okay. Fifth assignment, first part. Okay. So the question is, let me explain you. I don't know what is there. What's the problem? What is that? Okay. The question was evaluate. Okay. This was Razi's question. Okay. This was Razi's question, and answer is non-negative integer or whole number. Okay. Now, one question that Arham has doubt, it is question number 5 from A5.1 assignment NOS. Okay. Now the question was evaluate 4 root 12 multiplied by 7 root 6. Do you remember, Arham, you were having a doubt in this question?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. So tell me, how can you write this 4 root 12? Can you write this as 12, 1 to the power 4? If you remember the formulas here, that n root a can be written as a to the power by n. Okay, so this can be written as 12 1 by 4 multiplied by 6 1 by 7. Okay, now you can make the base, that is 12 and 6 look like similar. See, 12 can be written as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 by 1 by 4, and 6 can also be written as 2 into 3 1 by 7. Anna, I mean, understood that what I'm doing? Yeah. So see, so 2 1 by 4 multiplied by 2 1 by, you can write all the 2 at one side. Okay, 1 by 7, and everybody else also. Okay, if you have done this question, that's very good. If you have not done that assignment, you can have a look and understand. Okay, so now when we have the base same and power different, okay, like if you have a to the power m multiplied by a to the power n, it can be written as, if you have the base same and power different, then and it is multiplied.
M plus n.
Yes, we add the powers. The same thing we are going to do here also. 2 to the power 1 plus 1, 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 7 multiplied by 3 to the power 1 by 4 plus 1 by 7. Now you're going to take the LCM and solve it. So you'll get 28. 18 by 28. 3, 11 by 28. Okay, yeah, 11 by 28. So now you can write it as, see, the base is different, but the power is same. Like a to the power n multiplied by b to the power n can be written as n. No, sorry. Wait.
A b to the power n.
No, I was talking about this formula. Root, if you have this one, and b, base is different, so but your value of the index is same. Okay, so you can write this, and this can also be written as 28 to the power 18 multiplied by 28 to the power 311. Okay, so you can write this as 28 2 to the power 18 multiplied by 3 to the power 11. Okay, Ram? Understood? Anybody any doubt in this question? This is from the evaluation section, the 5th topic. Okay, and this is from the assignment number NOS A5.1. Okay, question number 5. Okay, just try to complete your assignments, and for any doubt, okay, we are going to Okay, start with so much space. Okay, now we were on remainder theorem. So anybody can tell me about remainder theorem? What we learned in the remainder theorem? Shazan, remainder theorem. What is the remainder theorem?
Ma'am, we learned about solving by long division method.
Yeah, we learn remainder theorem by solving in the long division method. Okay, and what is the long division method says that px is equal to gx multiplied by qx plus x. Okay, where px is the divisor, gx is the dividend. Sorry, I did it wrong. This is the dividend. This is the dividend. This is the divisor, and this is the quotient, and rs is the remainder. Okay, so if we are going to divide px from a given polynomial gx whose degree should be equal to or less than px, then we are going to get a quotient qx and a remainder rx. Okay, and it states that the rx, the value of the rx should be, the degree of the rx should be less than the degree of gx if the division is fully complete. Okay, either the rx value should be 0. If the Rx value is 0, that means Gx completely divide Px and is a factor of Px. Okay. Similarly, Qx is also a factor of Px. But if Rx value is not equal to 0, then you have to check that Rx degree is less than Gx or not. If Rx degree is less than Gx, that means your division has completed and you don't need to move any further. Okay. And that is the remainder of the particular particular division. But if Rx degree is greater than or equal to gx degree, then you need to do further division. Okay, your division is not yet completed. Understood, everybody? So this was your remainder theorem. Okay, now let's see. We have done one single question on the basis of remainder theorem. Now let's see some more examples. Okay, now example number 2. By actual division, find the quotient and the remainder when x to the power 4 plus 1 is divided by x minus 1. So here the value of Zikra, can you tell me the value of px here? I think Zikra, you were not present in the last class. Zikra, are you there, Zikra?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you were not there in the last class.
Yes, ma'am.
So have you gone through the video of the last class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now can you tell me in the question example number 2, what is the px value? What is the given px here?
Ma'am, x to the power 4 plus 1.
Yeah, x to the power 4 plus 1 is the px, that is the dividend. Okay, and the divisor, that is gx, here is x minus 1. Okay, so now everybody divide and tell me what is the value of the quotient and the remainder. Okay, I'm also, or just answer my questions. Okay, now here example 2. Okay, now gx value is x minus 1 and it is q plus x square. It is x to the power 4 plus 1. Yeah, now let's see. Zikra, can you tell me from which value you will multiply to x minus 1 so that we can cancel this x to the power 4?
Then x cubed.
Yeah, very good. X cube. Okay, so if you subtract this x cube, now here we are going to change the sign and this is cancelled. Now, if you will multiply x cube from minus 1, we'll get minus x cube. And the sign will be altered. So we will get plus x cube plus 1. Okay, now Razi, can you tell me the next number? Razi?
Yes, ma'am, it's x square.
Yeah, it will be x square because it is here x cube. And we are going to change the sign and then it is going to cancel. And then we'll multiply x square from minus 1. So we'll get, okay. So we have got here x square plus 1. Okay. Arham, tell me the next number. It is
X squared plus 1. I think it will become x.
Yeah, x. So it will be x square and here minus 6. So now everybody know that it will be 1. Okay. So 1 will give you 1x minus 1. So it will be plus minus cancel. So it will be 2 here. The remainder will be 2. Okay. So the remainder value here is, that is your qx. Wait, I will write here. Qx value you have got x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. X cube plus x square plus x plus 1. And Rx value you have got as 2. Okay. Understood? Any doubt in how to divide or how do you apply this long division method when in polynomial? Anybody?
No.
Okay. So show by the long division method that x minus 3 is a factor of this. Okay. Now, I'm not doing this question, but I will just give you explanation or I will ask in fact, show by long division that x minus 3 is a factor of the polynomial 2x to the power 4 plus 3x cube minus 26x square minus 5x plus 6. Shazan, how can you say that x minus 3 is a factor? Which condition you have to check that so that it will tell you that x minus 3 is a factor of this polynomial?
Ma'am, we can take the zero of polynomial as 3 and put it in the equation, and if it is 0 equals to
No,
0.
it is already telling you in the question, show by long division that x minus 3 is a factor of. You're correct, but here you have to show by long division method. How can you
Ma'am,
say
we use
that?
the polynomial long division.
Yeah, but what is the condition that x will be a factor of this number? What you are going to check when you are going to divide the whole polynomial at the end? What you will check that will tell you, yeah, this is the factor of this
If
particular polynomial.
the remainder is 0, then it is a factor.
0.
Zero, then
Yeah,
it's
very good, Aram. In fact, the remainder is 0. So you have to check that finally that your remainder is 0. If you get when you are going to divide, you'll get the remainder 0. Everybody, okay? Then it will be a factor. Okay, understood, everybody?
Yes.
Any doubt? You should know.
No,
this.
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Now comes the main remainder theorem. Okay. What is the remainder theorem? Till now we have seen what is the long division method. Okay. The long division method that I have explained you. Okay. Now the main remainder theorem. That what is the main remainder theorem? Actually, the remainder theorem states that if px is a polynomial. Okay. Px is a polynomial of degree n. N means it will be greater than 1 or equal to 1. Okay. It will not be less than 1. If the value of n is less than 1, that means it is a constant polynomial. So we are not going to take any constant polynomial here. Okay. So our polynomial px of degree n or greater than n, whose value is greater than or equal to 1, and a be any real number, then px is divided by a linear polynomial x minus n, then the remainder is pa. Have you understood the statement? That if you are going to divide a polynomial px from any other polynomial, any other linear polynomial x minus n, then the remainder will be pa. Okay, the remainder will be pa. That is from you're picking the pa from x minus a. Okay, so have you understood this? What is the remainder theorem? That if you are dividing a polynomial, where I can write it.
Okay, next.
Yeah, you want to say something, Shazan?
Okay, next. Remainder theorem.
Yeah, I'm going to explain that only. Okay, now px is a polynomial. Okay, this is a polynomial whose degree n is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, जो polynomial px होगा उसकी degree हमेशा greater than or equal to 1 होगी, not less than 1. If you take the degree will be less than 1, it would be a constant polynomial. So it should be at least a linear polynomial. When you are dividing this polynomial from gx, okay, then remainder will be gx. Okay, and gx value is x minus a. इसकी value जो है वो x minus होगी, x minus a, and the remainder will be pa. Okay, now to make it understand, we'll just see the proof. Okay, how we are going to prove it. Okay, we'll see proof here. Now let px be any polynomial. Okay, if px is any polynomial whose degree is n greater than 1. Okay, now and it is divided by x minus a. Okay, if you are taking a polynomial which is divided by x minus a, then we are suppose this is gx, so qx is quotient because we don't know the exact value, and rx is remainder. Okay, I'm supposing this value. Okay, qx is quotient and rs is remainder. Okay, any doubt in this? Okay, and x minus a will be gx. This will be gx. Okay, fine. So from long division method, what you will get? That px is equal to gx multiplied by qx plus rx. Yes, from long division method. Any doubt in the statement? From long division method, you will get this, where px is the dividend, gx is the divisor, qx is the quotient, and rx is the remainder. Any doubt in the statement?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now here the value of gx, we already know that is x minus a. Okay, and multiplied by qx plus rx. Yeah, we have put the value of gx that we know that is x minus a. Now you know that if a polynomial divides, or you can say if you are using a long division method, then you know that the value of rx, to complete the complete division, the value of rx, okay, the value of the remainder should be less than the degree of the remainder. Sorry, the degree of the remainder should be less than degree of rx should be less than degree of gx. Yeah, am I right? That the degree of rx should be less than degree of gx for division to be complete. Okay, any doubt? No. Now, what is the degree of gx? Shatan, can you tell me what is the degree of gx here? What is gx?
Gx is the divisor.
Gx is x minus a. So, what is the degree here?
Yeah, I said ma'am, degree is 1.
Yeah, so degree is 1. So rx degree should be less than 1. So, less than 1 is what? That is 0. Yeah.
Yes.
So, rx degree of rx will be equal to 0. That means it is a constant term. That means it
Yes,
is
ma'am,
a
it's a constant value.
constant term. Okay, so we can take r. Okay, instead of rx, you can take simply r, because this is not anymore a polynomial. For polynomial, we write rx. Okay, for a simple constant value, you can represent it as r. Okay, so for now, for every x, r is the remainder. Okay, rx is equal to r, you can write. Okay, now if you will put the value of r in equation, this particular equation, okay, this equation, px is equal to x minus a, then what you will get? You will get px is equal to x minus a multiplied by qx plus r. Okay, now if we put x is equal to a, okay, if you will put x is equal to a in the above equation, because here x minus a we are checking, so if we put x minus x a, because in the theorem, if you see, then the remainder is pa. Okay, so let's check. We are finding the value of pa. So pa will be what? X minus a. So you'll put a minus a. If you put the value in this equation into qa actually, okay, it will be qa plus r. Okay, now a minus a will be 0. 0 multiplied by qa plus r. Okay, everybody. So this will give you 0 plus r. So at the end, what you got? Pa is equal to r.
R.
Okay, so this is the remainder theorem. This is the main remainder theorem, that if px is a polynomial whose degree is greater than 1, okay, equal to or greater than 1, okay, and x minus a is a polynomial which is dividing it, so pa is equal to r is the remainder, means remainder is pa, okay, x minus a. So this a can be any number here, okay. So if, for example, px is divided by x minus 2. So remainder of PA will be what? P2. Rx will be equal to P2. Okay, understood? So have you understood about the remainder theorem? No doubt. Let's see some question based on this remainder theorem. Okay. Now, question example number 4. Using remainder theorem, find the remainder value when x to the power 4 minus. I will copy the question. Okay, now here, using remainder theorem, find the remainder when x to the power 4. Here px value is what? X to the power 4 minus 3x to the power cube plus 2x to the power square plus x minus 1. Okay, now and gx value is what? It is divided by x minus 2. Yeah, it is gx is x minus 2. Now you have to find the remainder. How can you find the remainder? What will be the remainder value? Aram, can you tell me what will be the remainder value?
Yeah.
It will be, you have to find the 0 of here. Okay, from this polynomial, since px is divided by gx. X is divided by gx, so we'll find the 0 of gx. The 0 of gx means x minus 2 is equal to 0, 2, x is equal to 2. Okay, so now you have to put this 2 here, that is p2. You need to find out the value of p2. You have to put the value of 2 in this given polynomial. Okay, so it will be 2 to the power 4 minus 3 2 to the power cube plus 2 2 to the power square plus 2 minus 1. Okay, so this will give you 16 minus.
16 minus 24 plus 8 plus 2 minus.
Okay, so the final answer that you got is 1. Okay, so the remainder is what? The remainder is?
That is 1.
Remainder is 1. Okay, so the P2
So
is.
this means Rx not equal to J.
Yeah.
You can like or not find remainder.
And so means this is not. It's Rx is equal to Gx or it's not equal to Px.
Rx is equal to P2. Okay, which is equal to 1. So Rx here.
So ma'am, Rx is smaller or bigger than Gx?
Rx is small. Rx degree here you can see it is a constant, and here
Yes.
Gx is what? Gx is x minus 2. So your division is already complete. See, we
Right.
have used here the remainder theorem. Okay, what does the remainder theorem say? That if Px is divided by Gx, okay, it is x minus a, okay, of degree 1, okay, then Pa, okay, this will be x minus a, then Pa, where I can write, okay, I write it from another way. Okay, Px is divided by x minus a, then Pa is equal to r, your remainder. So remainder value will be Pa. Okay, so here Px was the polynomial and Gx is x minus 2. So here value of a is 2. So we are going to put P2. So P2 will be the remainder. Okay, so P2 will be the remainder. So P2, when we put 2 in this polynomial, Okay, so we got remainder as 1. So this is the exact remainder on the complete polynomial. If you want, you can check it by following the whole long division algorithm, okay, to verify also. Okay, have you understood that how I use this division algorithm, remainder theorem to solve this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Advika?
It's same like finding the zero of the polynomial.
Yeah, you can say that also, finding the zero of the point that this is a particularly a zero of a polynomial or not. Okay,
I put it in the px and
yeah,
get
we
the
do
value.
the same thing that, but there the question is a little bit different. There you have to check that, just a minute. Okay, you have to, there you used to check, the question was that x minus 2 is a factor or is divide, this divide the px or not. Okay, the question is, or x minus 2 is a zero or not, or find the zero of the polynomial. Okay, so the question is a little bit different, but you are following the method same. Okay, but here it is about the remainder theorem. Okay, you need to check that what is the remainder, or sometime like this question number 5 you see here, that find k. Now you have to find a particular missing value k. Okay, and you have the polynomial, in the given polynomial k is there. Okay, and it is written that this polynomial px is divisible by x plus 1. So what that means, Aram, can you tell me that this polynomial is divisible? Okay, Aram, you don't tell me, I know you'll answer. Zikra, can you tell me that if x to the power 51 plus 2x to the power 60 plus 3x plus k is divisible by x plus 1, that means the remainder will be, Zikra, are you there?
Ma'am.
So can you tell me that if this polynomial is divisible by x plus 1, then remainder will be what? Advika, are you there? Arham, I didn't ask you. Advika, are you there? Razi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
I
can
will
you
be
if
minus
the
1 plus
polynomial, no, I didn't ask you, Shazan. If the polynomial px is divisible by x plus 1, then what will be the remainder?
Ma'am, 0.
Yeah, very good. It will be 0. Okay. So if it will be 0, so you already know that p here it is divisible. Okay, I will write and then.
But none there k is equal to 2.
What?
Oh, well, I understand.
You have already solved, Shazan. Example 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do solve.
Wait a minute. I will copy the question so that will be easy for everybody. So
Ma'am, I solve all the examples of the book and even all the exercises, not even one question only.
yeah.
Ma'am, I solve all the exercises and each and every example. I don't even leave one.
From NCRT you are telling or from side book?
Yes, ma'am, both books, NCRT also and the arts book.
That means it's very good. Okay, just wait. Now what happened? Okay. Now this is your polynomial. So px is equal to x to the power 51 plus 2x to the power 60 plus 3x plus k. Okay, and your gx is equal to x plus 1. Okay, if you find the 0 of gx, then x plus 1 is equal to 0. It will be minus 1. Okay, so you need to find the value of p minus 1, which will be minus 1 to the power 51.
Minus 51, which is minus 1 only.
Yeah, you can, since it is just 1, so you can just see the even or odd power. Accordingly, the sign will come.
Yeah.
Okay, so it will be minus 1 to the power 60 plus 3 minus 1 plus k. This will be equal to, okay, now I will write here that p minus 1 will be equal to 0 since p gx is a factor. Gx is a factor of px. Okay, now if you see here, then it will be minus 1. Am I right? If my calculation go wrong, just tell me. Minus 3 plus k. Okay, so k value will be equal to 2. Yeah, is it right? So k value equal to 2. So these types of question you can get. Okay, sometimes it may ask you that what was here, what is the remainder directly, but generally they can ask you a missing value to find out. Okay, and since the given polynomial gx is completely the polynomial px is completely divisible by another polynomial gx, that means the remainder will be 0. So by equating the given value that you get to 0, you can find out this missing k. Okay. Similarly, 2-3 more questions that you can check is the remainder of the polynomial. The remainder of the polynomial 5 plus bx minus 5 plus bx minus 2x square plus ax cube when divided by x minus 2 is twice the remainder when it is divided by x plus 1. Okay, now here the question is little bit twisted, but the same concept goes on. Okay, you just need to understand that what it is asking you and what it is given. Okay, the concept remains the same. Now here also it is telling you that the polynomial when divided by x minus 2 is twice the remainder when it is divided by x plus 1. Okay, so what you have to do, the same polynomial is divided by x minus 2 also, and the same polynomial is divided by x plus 1 also. So when you are going to divide this polynomial px from x minus 2, that is, you need to find out the value of p2. You will find out the value of p2. Okay, now the next x plus 1, for this the 0 will be minus 1. So you need to find out the value at p minus 1. Okay, now it is telling you that when you will divide by x minus 2 is twice the remainder when the divided by x plus 1. So p2 will be equal to 2 p minus 1. Okay, just look at this question. Okay, now see, first thing that you need to find out that p2. Okay, and then second thing you need to find out p minus 1. Okay, am I right? So if you find out p2, then you will get the value of, I'm just directly writing the value. Okay, to explain, I want to finish this remainder theorem today only. Okay, so if you are going to find out the value at p2, then you will get the equation as 8a plus 2b minus 3. Okay, and if you find out the value at p1, you will get as minus a minus b plus 3. Okay, now what is given to you in the question? You see that when you're dividing by x minus 2, the remainder is twice when you divide it by x plus 1. So it is given that p2 is equal to 2p1 minus 1. Okay, so the same thing, you have got a, you have to just form this equation to minus a minus b plus 3. Okay, everybody, now it will be 8a plus 2b minus 3 is equal to minus 2a
minus 2a minus 2b plus 6.
If you are
3 to the 6.
A one side and all the b, you just see in the question you have to form an equation. This should be the answer. 10a plus 4b is equal to 9. So you have to bring it in this form. Okay, Shazan?
Yes, ma'am. You did the multiplication wrong over there. 2 3 to 6, ma'am. You wrote 3 only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here will be 10a.
And when you take minus 3 to the other hand, you get a plus 3 which is equal to 9. And minus 2 plus 2 we cut.
The same thing I think we got. Yeah. 10a plus 4b is equal to 9. So hence it is proved. Okay. That 10 is equal to 9. So there is not very much difficult. Okay. You just need to remember some of the concept. Okay. That if you're dividing, the remainder will be what? Okay, and if it is a factor of or it is fully divisible, then remainder will be 0. And what does your remainder theorem say? That if it is if you're dividing a given polynomial gx from a polynomial px, then p means remainder will be pa. Okay, a is what? It depends on the gx. Okay, what is the value of your gx? On that it depends. Okay. And the 7th question, it is also same like that. If the polynomial, this two polynomials are given, leave the same remainder when divided by x. Now here, 2 polynomial are given, and it is telling you to divide both the when you divide both the polynomial from x minus 3, the gx is same. Okay, you have one px and one fx, but gx is same. Then find the value of k, and the remainder, the remainder that you will get, that will be same. So you have to find out f3, g3, and you have to equate the values, and there you will get the value of k. Okay, you will find these questions in your assignment also. Go through them, and if you face any issue, you need to answer. Okay, now. Example 8, the polynomial px. Till now, you have any problem in the remainder theorem? Anybody? If you have problem, I can re-explain the whole remainder theorem. Zikra, Razi, Advika, Sharia. Zikra, you have any issue in any question? Zikra? Do you have any issue in any of the problem that we did on the remainder theorem, based on remainder theorem? Razi, do you have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Advika? Advika is there or she left? Advika is not there. Sharia? Do you have any doubts? Sharia?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, then let's see this question, example number 8. The polynomial px, x to the power 4 minus 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus ax plus 3 minus 7, when divided by x plus 1, leaves the remainder 19. Find the value of a. Okay, now what this means? Can you tell me how you're going to solve the question? Sharia, can you tell me how you're going to solve this example number 8? I know who knows the answer. I need to check that everybody has understood the concept. Okay, Sharia, can you tell me how you're going to solve this question? Razi, sorry, Zikra first. Zikra, can you tell me how you're going to solve this question? The basic main concept that you're going to use it. I'm not asking about the calculation part. Zikra, if you will not understand, that will be very tough because same topic is going to continue in 10th also. Okay, and these things only they are not going to explain you again these topics. Okay, they'll be moving ahead from here. Razi,
Yes, ma'am.
Zikra and Sharia both left.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Razi, can you tell me what concept you are going to use here?
Yes, ma'am. In the last question, we found the value of k. Same as we will find the value of a, and then we will also find the value when the px is divided by x plus 1.
X plus 1. See, are you going
X
to do
plus
the long
2, sorry,
division
ma'am.
method? Are you going to do the long division method?
No, ma'am.
So how you're going to do? See, if px,
That's fine.
wait, px here it is given, okay, and what is your gx here? Gx is x plus 1. So what value you will find for the remainder?
Ma'am, 1.
It's telling you that when divided by x plus 1 leaves the remainder 19. Find the value of a, also find the remainder. This is the second part, also find the remainder. But first part I need to, that it leaves the remainder 19. So what that means? That you need to find the
This
value
means
at
A equal to 9.
first.
Does
What
this
value
means
is
A
that?
equal to 90?
A is equal to 90? Not exactly.
I'm asking.
Tell me the concept that you are going to use in this question. You will find out the
Ma'am,
value
A-
at p minus 1.
Minus 1 and then P minus 2.
And what will be the value of p minus 1? It is already given you in the answer. In the
19.
question. Yes. Have you understood, Razi? Like
Yes,
it is
ma'am.
already given to you that the remainder will, when you will divide from gx, x plus 1, the remainder will be 19. And what will be the remainder when you will divide by x plus 1? It will be p minus 1. So it is given to you that p minus 1 will be 19. So you are going to put, you have to find the value of p minus 1 here. You'll put minus 1 in the whole polynomial and you will equate it to 19. You will get the equation. From there, you can get the value of k. Okay?
Ma'am, we will put minus 1 at the place of x in the whole equation.
Yes, you'll put the minus 1 in the place of x. For example, if you have this polynomial x to the power 4 minus 2x cube plus 3x square minus ax plus 3a.
Now we will do like minus 1 to the power 4 minus 2
Yes.
into x minus 1 to the power 3.
Yes, you are correct, Razi. You will put here everywhere, wherever x is there, you will put minus 1. That is the meaning of p minus 1. This whole equation is px. Okay, so p minus 1 means wherever x is there, you are going to put minus 1. So in this equation, it will be minus 1 to the power 4 minus 2 in bracket minus 1 to the power 3 plus 3 in bracket minus 1 to the power 2 minus a bracket minus 1 to the power minus 1 plus 3a minus 7. Okay, understood, Razi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. Zikra and Sharia. I think you have not understood where you are. You're still there or not in the call.
Then I've left the meeting.
Razi joined, but sorry, Zikra joined, but she again left. Okay. Yeah, Arham. Still, you need to say something. You have raised your hand.
I was actually raising my hand. I wanted to answer the question.
Okay. I know. See, I want to check Shazan and Aram that everybody knows, because if not, if they will not understand, then it will be very tough for them to do all the questions. Okay, because these are the basic things. Okay. And I give you also, both of you chance also. I now understood that, yeah, Razi have understood, but still Zikra, Sharia has not understood the question. Now, let's see. Okay, this one for Arham and Shazan. Okay, I'll first give you a chance to Arham and then Shazan. Okay. Now, the polynomial 3x cube. Yes, Shazan?
Last night I did this question.
The last?
Yesterday I did this question.
Okay, you have done this question, then it is very good. Best
Ma'am,
part.
but I didn't understood, Ayana.
You haven't understood? Okay, let's see in the class. And this is the last question also. I think my time is up also. Just quickly, we'll do in 1 minute. Okay. The polynomial, you can say the first one px and fx, leave remainder r1 and r2. Okay, that means the first polynomial 3x cube plus ax square plus 3x plus 5 leaves the remainder r1. And the second one is leaving the remainder r2 when divided by x minus 2 respectively. If r1 minus r2 is 9, find the value of a. Okay. Okay, what you can do? Everybody copy this question, or I will send this question in the WhatsApp group. You need to try to solve it. Okay. In the next class, first I want the solution. Okay. Everybody is going to send the solution to me and I will going to check. Okay. Who is going to solve it or not. Okay. Now I'll just give you a quick review that how you're going to do. See, the first one is giving you remainder R1 when you're dividing by x minus 2. Okay. That means F2, if you are taking this particular polynomial as Fx and this particular as Gx, then what it will be saying that F2, because here it is x minus 2. So the value you have to find that 2. So F2 will be equal to R1. It is telling you in the question only. See, R1 and R2. And if it is G2, so you will say that G2 will be equal to R2. Okay, understood? Now what you have to do, the equation is also given to you here. That R1 plus R2 is equal to 9. Sorry, minus. So you have whatever value you'll get of R1 and R2, you have to form an equation of this, and there only you will get the value of A. Understood?
Ma'am, but in the example when I found the value for R1, ma'am, it can be further simplified, like 35 by 4.
35
Minus
plus 4.
35 by
How
4.
you are going to further simplify it? 35 plus 4A?
Ma'am, 4 equals to minus 35 and A equals to minus 35 by 4.
See, Shazan, sometimes you go too much extra. Do you know that? You have found the value of R1 as 35 plus 4a. Yes? And now you are saying that you can simplify more. It is given to you in the question that R1 minus R2 is 9. So when you have got the value of R1, why you are ready to simplify?
Actually, you're confused. Okay.
After, see, if you are taking 4 common, you cannot take 4 common also after 35. Okay? So if you can take common also, then also you are going to bring on the other side only. But you need the value of R1, and then you need the value of R2, and then you are going to form the equation R1 minus R2 is equal to 9. And then when you put the values of R1
You
and
know what I
R2,
thought? 35 plus 4a equals to R1. This means 35 plus 4a equals to 0.
no, you are going to get the value of R1 and R2, and then you are going to put this in the equation. And if you put this, the value of R1 R2 in this equation, then you will definitely find the value of A. Okay? I will ask in the next class, everybody. Okay? I'm going to end the class.
This one we need to do it on your own.
You have already done, I think, so you can do it and just send me the answer. Okay? You already know the number. Okay. Adam, you can also send me the answer. You already know the number. Okay. Bye-bye. Till then.